Hey YouTube, what is going on? Brandon here with another printer repair video. Today we're going to be working on the HP Officejet Pro 8620. Basically, if you're having any issues with your print quality, certain color isn't printing, or you have choppy prints, or even an error code, I'm going to show you a method today that is going to help you solve that problem and save hundreds of dollars. Now, just so you know, there are going to be some links in the description below. One of them being for this cleaning kit that you're going to use for the repair. At any time in this video, pause and go ahead and get whatever it is that I mentioned that you might need. First and foremost, this cleaning kit, because it is what's going to help you solve the problem. There will also be some other resources in the description below that I'll mention at the end of the video, so make sure you stick around until the end. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start it on this repair. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to make sure to do is you're going to go ahead and turn it on. It's not already on. You're going to turn on the printer. This printer is extremely faulty. So if you're really just completely damaged here, you're going to open this top part of the printer and you should be able to have access to the printhead. If not, you're going to have to manually pull it over to the side just like that. That is your printhead with the ink inside of it. Now what I'm going to share with you is right now is very important. One of the main causes of you having this issue is running your ink too low. So if you have run your ink too low, you're going to be having that issue. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to leave a link in the description below for some 950, 951 color ink, remanufactured ink, that you can go ahead and get that if you need it quickly. Sign up for Amazon Prime. There's also a link for that below. A 30-day free trial. You have nothing to lose, but make sure that your ink is always full. If not, you are going to have those issues. Next, we're going to focus on the printhead. That is your printhead there. Right on the side here, on the right side, there's this latch, and all you're going to do is lift it up just like that, and you're going to go ahead and take out your printhead. Once it's out of place, take it out. Take it out just like that. Okay, so you're going to want to have a container just like this, and basically all the work from here is going to be done on the printhead. This is where all the work needs to be done anyway, so you can put your printer to the side and begin focusing on this printhead. You have a 20 milliliter syringe, of course, that I mentioned is a part of the cleaning kit that comes with this cleaning solution. I highly recommend that you warm up this cleaning solution. You can just put this bottle right into the some hot, close to boiling water, and leave it there for about 5 minutes. That's the solution you're going to use. It's going to make it much easier to go through each one of these nozzles. There's not going to be any damage, especially if because you're using the solution. But really what you're going to need to do is fill up this syringe all the way until it's completely full. And this is the only cleaning kit on the market right now that has this size of a syringe, and this is going to help you get the best results and really get this cleaning done properly. Now, I'm not using gloves. I'm a bad example. You need to use gloves. I would highly recommend that, especially if you're having big issues. You're going to have a lot of ink that'll come out of this. But again, this is going to be on Amazon.com. There's going to be a link to this. It's going to be the very first link in the description below for you to go ahead and purchase it. Now, to test what color you have an issue with, this is kind of taking some paces back, but in the settings, if you go into your printer maintenance, there should be a print test page off, and print test page. From that test, you're going to be able to determine what color is having the most issues. Once you determine what color has the issue, that is the one that you deal with accordingly. So in this case, let's say it's black. Go ahead and take the end of your syringe here that it comes with in the kit, and you're going to place it right over this nozzle. Once you're here at this point, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's the nozzle that is sticking out. Make sure it's completely over it. Now, if you are having major issues with this color here, what you're going to want to do is you're going to push the whole amount of the syringe right through it. And as you notice there is some black ink coming out there. And that is it getting unclogged, and that's really what needs to happen at this point. So you're completely just flushing this all the way through, and if you need to clean out this container every now and then as you're doing this, you can go ahead and do so. Now, if you are having pressure coming back from the syringe and you've warmed this solution up, you are using the proper syringe, you're kind of forcing it through gently and it's not going, you can go ahead and pull back a little bit, and you see there's some ink in there now, but you're going to pull back, push out, pull back, push out until it gets unclogged. Now, if you mess with it and you're really wrestling with it and it really is not getting unclogged, what you're gonna want to do is stop. If it's, if you are putting so much pressure to the point where it's bursting out, if you're in this situation, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And you have done that, multiple times, after a certain amount of times, just stop. Once you feel that you have really just exhausted your energy doing this, I've had that experience. But just stop what you're doing. The print head is faulty. If you've tried this many times and it has not worked, then you have a faulty print head and you are going to need to buy a brand new 950, 951 print head. That is also going to be in the description below. Hopefully that is not your case, and hopefully you can solve it by buying this really inexpensive cleaning kit. Now, if you have an overall general, let's say one color is kind of choppy, of course, you're going to take this off, clean the syringe off, make sure there's no ink in it, and you're going to continue the work, and you're going to do exactly what you did with this nozzle. You're going to move on to the next one, and you're going to repeat the process. There's really no wrong amount of times you can do this. You can do this as much as possible as long as the fluid is going all the way through. And just keep in mind that you're putting cleaning solution through, so when you go back and put it in, you need to let it settle. Let the ink settle in the print head before you start printing again, because it's going to come out really light anyways. But over time, once it gets back to its normal state, it should be printing just fine. If you still have choppy prints, it's up to you whether you want to take it out and work on it once more. But really what I would do is I would make sure that it is completely cleaned out the first time, and really give it a good amount of fluid through the first time, so that you can make sure you do it once. And again, make sure you're not running that color low again. Usually that color is running low and the machine didn't tell you, or maybe you just forgot. It happens to all of us, believe me. But make sure that you get that. You can even get individual cartridges from the link that I have in the description below. So that's really all there is to it. You can clean this up, and once it's cleaned up, you're going to put it right back into the printer. Alright, so once you are done with the cleaning, just make sure that it's wiped down really good and completely dry. And you're just going to dry it down just like that. Anything that is dry completely, just make sure that it's not wet at all. Okay, then you're going to go ahead and you're going to slide it right back in just like this. And of course you're going to flip down this latch just like that. And if you don't already have your new ink, wait for it and install it then, because if you run your old ink, you're just going to end up with the same issue. So make sure that you don't do that. So that's really all it is. I really hope I was able to help you today and help you get this problem solved. And hopefully you are printing again and have no issues at all. And if you do have an issue, you know exactly what to do. But if that's not the case, I have another solution for you. And of course I had briefly mentioned it. But one of them is to get a new print head, a brand new print head with some brand new ink. That's what I'm going to include in the description below. If you wanted to get rid of the problem altogether, brand new printer, I'm also going to leave a link to a brand new version of this printer that has all the functionality, because of course when you're using a certain printer, you have all these things that you don't want to change. But I'm going to get something similar for you, and I'm going to put that below. It's going to be under HP Officejet Pro. It's just going to be a different model. And if you just wanted to shop for some other types of printers, go to my website, bestprinterstech.com. Now, for any of these products, if you needed to get them quickly, highly recommend that you get Amazon Prime. If you haven't already signed up, you have a free trial. It's 30 days for free. That is something that you cannot miss out on. If you have not already signed up, it's free for 30 days. So you get it, you buy these products, whatever it is that you need, and you get it shipped within 2 days. You know, it doesn't get any better than that. It's a free trial, cancel anytime, but I highly recommend that. I really hope that all these products that I've recommended end up being beneficial to you. And I hope the advice that I have given you is beneficial to you as well. If you have any questions at all, go ahead and comment below, and I'll do my best to get to them and help you out as much as possible. So a ton of resources for you to choose from, starting with the cleaning kit, brand new ink, the Printhead, a new printer, Amazon Prime, the website. So please make sure to like and subscribe. I would really greatly appreciate that. Again, I hope I helped you solve your problem one way or another. But that's all I have for today. So thanks for watching, and until next time.